What's up, everybody? It's day 17 of 75 hard. I just finished my second workout of the day. I did a 45 minute, 35 pound ruck. Went a little over 2 miles. In this area that I'm in, it's only like 80 degrees here today in Texas, but it's very humid, so you can see that's sweat. I just jumped on this video real quick after I finished. I have to work. Right now it's 2 here. I have work at 6 to 6. So I'm gonna try to get this done. I'm gonna get some food prepared, and then I'm gonna take a nap until it's time to get ready. I don't really have to go anywhere to get to work. It's literally just on the other side of this wall behind me. So that's nice. Let's see, today I went to the gym after I woke up, did cardio there, as well as I did back and bicep workout, and then I've been hitting abs. I like this gym the way it's set up, because on your way out of the workout area, before you get to leave, they have the ab area, so it's kind of a reminder. It may not be there on purpose, but it is a reminder to me, because I've been one to not normally train abs. I just developed abs through core exercises and squat and overhead press and stuff like that. Not really having any. Actually, I'm lying. I drove past the donut store this morning. It was just on the way. I didn't stop, obviously, but I noticed it, and that and a crumbl cookies place, for some reason, that made me have some cravings. But I was just driving and I drove right past, so no foul. Those times are gonna happen. You may be having them every single day, but that's a lot of that. If you haven't been eating correctly and you just jumped into a diet and you're starting to eat correctly, a lot of the problem you're having with these cravings are the chemicals that you're not getting anymore that are highly addictive, and your brain's literally like going through withdrawals because you're not getting them anymore. You just have to fight it. Just like if you quit alcohol or smoking or anything, if you're gonna quit, you're gonna have withdrawals. That's the way these foods are made. These companies have people hired specifically to make the foods more addictive, whether that be with chemicals or marketing and advertising. But they use certain colors, I don't know all the details, but I just know that's how it is. And that's why, if you notice, whenever you try to diet and you are having crazy cravings, that's probably likely the reason. I've mostly always eaten correctly. I like to eat sweets, and if you see the videos before I start posting the 75 hard videos, my daughter and I do cookie reviews. We order cookies just from random places all over the country and give a review. It was just something that I thought of that would be fun to do, and because I like cookies, and we've had a lot of fun doing it, and something that we do together. Obviously, for now, I got 58 days, and I'm not going to be doing a cookie review. So it's not something that I just want right now. I like that I'm doing this. This also sets an example for people around me, like her, that I know that she knows that I'm going to do what I say I'm going to do. I've tried to be like that my whole life, so she can always count on me and not have to worry about whether or not I'm going to pull through. Today, I wanted to talk about something that I thought of yesterday while I was walking through Whole Foods, and how a lot of us can think that we want to start eating correctly, so we're going to go to the store and start buying the right things, right? But when you get to the store, there's so many different things that you can decide on, and then you end up with stuff that you shouldn't have gotten. Like, for example, almonds are fine to an extent if you're only eating serving sizes, but if you buy a 1 pound bag of almonds, chances are, unless you sort it all into individual servings, I know for myself, I would end up eating the whole bag in probably 2 days, just snacking. And that's something that, if you're on a diet, you can't just eat, even if it's somewhat healthy, which eating a lot of almonds is not healthy, it's too much fat. But just because you're eating healthy foods doesn't mean that you can't overeat the healthy foods. You're going over your calories. You're gonna stop your progress. You may even gain weight back, unless you're eating like for example, lettuce, and I don't think you want to eat a bunch of lettuce to curb your appetite, but you can. Lettuce is, I don't think you can eat too much lettuce. If you're putting something on it, then you're not able to do that. But straight lettuce, I don't know. You might know something that you can eat more of. I would stay away from like broccoli and cauliflower, and I believe cauliflower is part of the broccoli family. But these vegetables cause gas, a lot of gas in your digestion and in your stomach, so you'll be bloated and you'll have bad gas. So otherwise, broccoli would have been something I would choose, but you can only eat so much of that stuff until you're tired of it anyway. So the best thing to do is just stick to your plan. Whatever diet you may have, you may be trying to gain weight, and eating a bunch of almonds is good for you. If you're trying to diet and lose weight, stick to the plan. You can't. The same thing applies to like protein shakes. You can't just keep having protein shakes just because they're part of your plan. You just stick to the point of the diet to lose weight is to burn more calories than what you take in daily. So your body naturally has a metabolic rate. You will burn a certain amount of calories based on your physical stature, your weight, your physical activity for the day. All these things come into a factor, and your body naturally burns, let's say, for example, 2,000 calories a day. And then if you're working out and you burn another 1,000 calories, that's already 3,000 calories you're burning through the day. So if you're eating 2,500, 2,000 calories, you're under the threshold of the calories that you're burning, and you're going to lose weight. It may not look like you're losing weight right away, but you just got to keep doing it. And the compounding effect of staying on track day after day, staying disciplined, following the plan, staying in a deficit, you are going to lose weight. Some of us may lose weight faster, some of us may lose weight slower. But the point is, you just stick with it till you reach your goal, and then you adjust your goals to meet your standards at that time. If you want to put on more muscle after you lose the weight, if you want to keep losing more weight, if you want to, whatever your goals may be. But the point I'm trying to make is, when you go to the grocery store, have a list. You need to think of the foods that you need, that are on your plan. If you need chicken and you need turkey and you need steamed broccoli, or if you need rice, if you need rice cakes, just depends on what you're going to be having. You can alternate foods to an extent. If your diet says you need 6 ounces of chicken, you can substitute 6 ounces of ground turkey. You're not gonna see any difference. Beef may be a little bit different depending on the fat content, and if your diet doesn't call for beef. But same thing with like 6 ounces of fish. For me, I'm gonna eat the chicken or the turkey or the fish and rotate it, just so everything doesn't get just repetitive like that, because right now I'm still trying to just diet down and lose weight slowly. But if you're competing in a competition or getting ready for some type of show, you want to stick to what your plan is. If it says fish, you need to just do fish. For most people that live a normal life, the diet doesn't have to be exact. You can alternate different vegetables, you can alternate different carb sources, you can have potatoes, sweet potatoes, rice, etc. Same thing with the meats. When you start getting into the beef, you're going to get into a higher fat content, so you might have to maybe not necessarily have any fat later in the day if you have fat added in. Like, I like to use coconut oil for added fats, just as easy calories when I'm bulking. Tastes good, it's good to cook with, it's good for you. A lot better than these seed oils that are toxic, but that's another conversation. So just pay attention to what you're doing. Not everything that you think is healthy is healthy. Look at the ingredients. If it's not 100% what it's supposed to be, it's not good for you. If it's these, you know what? I don't trust these rotisserie chickens. Why are they still $5 cooked, ready to go out the door at all these grocery stores, and everything else is like triple in price? So maybe I'm just weird, but that's just something I thought of, because I used to buy those every single day, especially out here at work. Luckily, Whole Foods is right down the street from me, and for some reason I feel like I can trust their chickens. So theirs are, I think, $6 or $7.99. It's easy to get and just tear the meat off, and it's convenient. for people that don't have time to want to cook, that's what I've always done, working out on the road. It's hard to find places that meet the needs. Sometimes I've worked in areas where all we have is a pilot gas station, and that's very difficult to try to find the right foods to eat there. So you just have to just adjust and figure it out, because the scenario is not always going to be perfect, and all that matters is attaining your goal. So make a list. Don't be walking into the store thinking, all right, I'm going to get this and this and this, and get sidetracked and start looking at other things and trying to, because you can talk yourself into something easier than anybody else can. So if you're going to sit there and look at I saw these crackers, they were like avocado toast. That's what they were called, that they were made out of, I guess. They looked like they might have been healthy, but they had it. If you start looking at the ingredients, it's not what you need. The servings, the calories per serving, the macros that fit into those calories, it's not what you want for a diet. Certain sauces may be okay. Like mustard, I know is fine. Or if you start getting into these sugar-free sauces and all these things, they're full of stuff that you don't just really want. It's good to have it in moderation at times if that's what you want. It's better than having the regular sweetened or regular sauces. But I mean, let's just talk yourself out of wanting those things. You can convince yourself that what you're doing is for the greater good. You're creating a better life for yourself. You're creating better health for yourself, so you can live longer, hopefully, with no other crazy events happen. We're going to live longer because you're healthier, as studies show, obviously. And you're doing this for your family, your kids, everybody around you, your friends. You got to set the example and show the way that it can be done. Even if you're 200 pounds overweight right now, you can just start right now. Start slow, build into it. The weight will come off. Even if you're just wanting to lose 20 pounds, same thing applies. You just adjust and keep adjusting to where you start losing the weight that you want. If you need 3,000 calories a day, cut it down to 2,700. Small cuts. You just want to keep getting results at the least amount of cuts. You don't want to go from 3,000 to 1,500. Yes, you'll lose weight faster, but it's not sustainable, and you're most likely going to be you're not going to be getting the right nutrients, and you're going to have other issues. So that's what my message is for today. Make a list. If you have a coach that has a diet for you, they can put whatever foods they want or that you can substitute with. Get with them. If you want any advice like that with coaching, you can send me a message and we can talk. I'm able to do online training, workouts, diets, and even if you need help with life, I'm able to do that. But if you like the content, please like and subscribe, and I appreciate everybody watching and showing support. It's nice to have a message that can go out to other people and hopefully help and motivate other people to save their lives, take control of their lives, and be the best person they can be. So that's day 17. I got day 18 tomorrow. I'll see you then. Peace.